We all want a better future, right? More success, more peace, more confidence. But the secret isn't some huge dramatic change. Nope. It's actually hidden in the small choices you're making inside the 24 hours you have right now. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to transform your life by, you guessed it, transforming your day.
And this really gets to the heart of it. It's a simple idea from our source material, but it is so profound. You can wish and dream all you want, but look, if your daily routine stays the same, your future is going to look exactly like your past. Your day is literally the blueprint for your entire life. And this right here just lays it out so clearly. These are the two paths you can take. Most of us, let's be honest, live a reactive day. We wake up to a storm of notifications, noise, and stress. The goal, though, is to live an architected day, one that you design with purpose, with focus, and with real intention. Okay, so let's really frame this up. I want you to think of yourself as the architect of your life. And your 24 hours, that's the only raw material you get. Every single hour is a choice. It's a block you're laying that is actively shaping who you are becoming. So, where do we even begin with all this? Well, the key insight here, the thing you really need to get, is that before you can build an amazing life on the outside, you have to strengthen your world on the inside. You've got to prepare the builder before you start building the structure.
The foundation of that internal world is discipline. Now, what's really interesting is how we reframe this word. Forget about motivation. That's just an emotion, right? It comes and it goes. Discipline is a tool. It's something you build. It's a logical commitment you make to your future self.
And that right there, that's the core mindset that powers discipline. It's that voice inside your head that separates the people who succeed from the ones who quit when things get a little boring or a little difficult. This commitment, this promise to yourself, is what carries you forward when motivation just isn't there. So how do we actually build this discipline? Well, it boils down to 4 key habits. Waking up early gives you a head start on the world. Morning silence gives you clarity. Moving your body literally unlocks your energy. And this last one, this one is crucial, embracing boredom. Because all mastery in anything is built on the discipline of doing the same small things over and over and over again. And you know what's wild? It doesn't take much to see a huge difference. The source material really emphasizes this. Just 30 minutes of movement, a walk, some stretching, anything, can completely change your mental state, sharpen your focus, and just make you feel more alive.
And it's the exact same story with clarity. You don't need to go meditate for an hour on a mountaintop. Just 10 minutes of silence in the morning before you touch your phone is enough to connect with yourself and set a really powerful intention for the day ahead.
Okay, so once that internal foundation is getting strong, it's time to start raising the structure. This is all about taking action on the outside and creating real, tangible progress in the world. But here's the thing that'll stop you dead in your tracks: scattered energy. When you multitask, checking your phone, opening a dozen tabs, replying to texts, your brain is just fragmented. Your power leaks out and nothing meaningful actually gets done.
But the solution is captured in this amazing analogy. Think of your attention like a magnifying glass. Scattered sunlight is warm, sure, but it doesn't really change anything. But when you focus that same light through a magnifying glass, you create a point of intense energy, enough to start a fire. That is the power of deep focus. So how do we actually create that fire? How do we focus that energy? Here are the 4 key actions. Use deep focus to get things done. Spend 1 hour a day learning a high-value skill to increase your own worth. Read every single day to expand your mind. And crucially, spend time building your own project, not just someone else's.
And this brings us to the whole brick-by-brick analogy. I love this. Think of your life's potential as this huge empty field. Now, that 1 hour you spend every day working on your project or your skill, that's you laying down one single brick. It seems so small, right? But day after day, those bricks create a wall, then a room, and eventually the entire structure of your dream is standing there, real and solid.
This all sounds pretty great, doesn't it? But we all know the real challenge. The part where we all stumble is consistency. So how in the world do you make sure you're laying that brick every single day, without fail?
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, this might be the most important part of the whole system. It's called the daily keystone. This is the one habit that holds the entire structure together and basically locks in your success for the next day.
And the answer? It's almost shockingly simple, but it is so effective. The single most powerful habit to guarantee a productive tomorrow is to plan it tonight.
So what does this look like? It's a simple, maybe 20-minute routine you do every night. You just ask yourself 4 powerful questions to get ready for the day ahead. This simple act takes all the confusion out of tomorrow and replaces it with clarity and control. And this just lays out the difference so starkly right. The planner wakes up knowing exactly what matters and they get right to it. They take action. The reactor wakes up confused, wastes time just trying to decide what to do, and usually ends the day feeling guilty. Planning is what separates control from chaos.
Let's wrap up with an idea that could completely change how you think about all of this. Time isn't just a currency you spend. Every minute, every hour is actively shaping the person you are becoming. The choice of who that person is, well, that's always yours.
All right, so as we finish up here, I'm going to leave you with this final, really actionable question. Don't worry about building the entire skyscraper overnight. Just focus on the very next step. What is the one brick, just one, that you will lay tomorrow?